French toast. Now the funny thing is, despite its name, French toast wasn't even made in France. The first actual known recipe came from Rome. So I don't know when they decided to change the name. Anyways, today we're going to be testing out Joshua Weissman's French toast recipe, specifically the traditional French toast. Here are the ingredients that are required. I started out with a very large bowl and cracked in 3 eggs. Now the recipe does call for 2 egg yolks, and I ran out of eggs, so I just omitted that. After the eggs, we can add some ground cinnamon and our sea salt. I used pink salt here, but you can use whatever salt. Give it a quick mix. Then you can add 1.5 tablespoons of whatever sugar you want. I used granulated sugar here. Give it a nice mix, and then you can add half a cup of heavy whipping cream. Make sure we mix that as well. And then finally, we can add in 3/4 cup of whole milk. We can give it one final mix, and now we set our pan to medium heat. And I use some olive oil here to grease my pan with a brush. Once our pan's hot enough, I'm going to use one of the edge pieces to taste test our batter, just to make sure this batter is sweeter than last time. It wasn't as sweet as I wanted it to be, so I added another tablespoon of sugar. After re-greasing my pan, I started dredging the rest of the bread. All you have to do is put the bread in the dredge for 2 seconds, flip, leave it in for 2 seconds, and then pick it up. Let the excess drip out, and then put it on the pan. We do the same thing twice. If your pan doesn't have that much room, just do one at a time. I was able to do it for 2 at a time. Let the bread cook for 2 minutes, and then you can flip. After flipping, let it cook for another 2 minutes, and finally take it out and put it on a plate. Repeat this process until you're completely out of the batter. I think I made about 15 slices of French toast with this, so it does make a lot. And would you look at that, with some maple syrup on top, it looks pretty good. Here's a side-by-side comparison between Josh's French toast and mine. I'll say it tastes pretty good. Adding the extra sugar did make it the perfect level of sweetness. I feel like I should have added a little bit more cinnamon because I can taste it just barely. And honestly, it's kind of boring. Other than that though, it's sweet, it's syrupy, and I'll probably make it again. 7 out of 10.